Andy the Ant's Mighty Dream. Andy the Ant's Mighty Dream. Once upon a time, in a bustling anthill at the edge of Greenleaf Forest, there lived a tiny ant named Andy. Andy was no ordinary ant. He had big dreams. While the other ants were content carrying crumbs and leaves, Andy wanted to be as strong as an elephant. He had heard stories about elephants lifting heavy logs and moving mountains, and he longed to have that kind of strength. "If only I were as strong as an elephant," Andy said to his best friend, Mia the beetle. "I could do so much more for the colony." Mia clicked her wings. "But Andy, you're already strong. You can carry things 10 times your size." Andy sighed. "It's not enough. I want to be the strongest ant in the world." One day, Andy decided to set out on a journey to find the secret to becoming as strong as an elephant. He packed a tiny bag of crumbs and set off into the forest. Along the way, he met Oliver the owl, who was perched on a branch. "Where are you going, little ant?" Oliver asked. "I'm going to find out how to be as strong as an elephant," Andy said. Oliver hooted with laughter. "An ant as strong as an elephant? That's impossible." Andy's heart sank, but he didn't give up. "I'll prove you wrong," he said, marching on. Next, Andy met Benny the bear, who was fishing by the river. "Can you teach me how to be strong?" Andy asked. Benny chuckled. "I'm strong because I'm big, little ant. You're so small. How could you ever be as strong as me?" Andy felt discouraged, but kept going. He finally reached the edge of the forest, where he saw Ellie the elephant drinking from a watering hole. Andy's eyes widened. Ellie was enormous, her trunk swaying gently as she sipped water. "Excuse me, Ellie," Andy called. "Can you teach me how to be as strong as you?" Ellie looked down and smiled. "Little ant, strength isn't just about size. It's about heart and determination. Why do you want to be so strong?" Andy explained how he wanted to help his colony and do more for his friends. Ellie nodded. "That's a noble goal. But you don't need to be as big as me to make a difference. Sometimes the smallest creatures can do the mightiest things." Andy thought about Ellie's words. "But how?" he asked. Ellie smiled. "Watch this." She picked up a large log with her trunk and placed it across the river, creating a bridge. "Now, little ant, what can you do with this bridge?" Andy scurried across the log and realized it led to a field of ripe berries. "I can bring these back to my colony," he said excitedly. Ellie nodded. "You see, you didn't need to move the log yourself. You used what was already there to help your friends. That's true strength." Andy thanked Ellie and hurried back to the anthill with the berries. When he arrived, the colony cheered. "Andy, you've brought us so much food," they said. Andy smiled. "I may not be as big as an elephant, but I can still do big things." From that day on, Andy focused on using his creativity and determination to help his colony. He organized the ants to build stronger tunnels, found new food sources, and even invented a system to store food more efficiently. The colony thrived, and Andy became a hero. One day, Oliver the owl flew over the anthill and saw how much the colony had grown. "I guess I was wrong about you, Andy," Oliver said. "You may be small, but you're mighty in your own way." Andy smiled. "I learned that strength isn't about size, it's about heart, and I'll keep using mine to help my friends." And so, Andy the ant lived happily ever after, proving that even the tiniest creatures can achieve mighty things when they believe in themselves and work together. If you like the story, please like and subscribe for daily video uploads.